Lesson 4 of the 6 ways to make people like you was one of my favorites to write and one of my most popular on the blog. I got 1,000 views in a day, and I remember checking this in my college class and seeing that I got 100 views, which in the first hour, which was huge for me, and I was super excited. So a lot of people like this one. It's another very simple trick, but yet we can do so much with it. So today I'm going to teach you how to be a good conversationalist without saying a word. And that might contradict itself, and it might sound weird, but it is very true. You don't have to say anything in a conversation to be able to have a good conversation. And some time ago, Dale Carnegie, he was at a bridge party, and he doesn't play bridge. I don't even think I know what bridge is. I think it's a card game. I might sound really dumb right now, but I don't really know what it is. But he met a woman there who didn't play bridge either, so they started to kind of just talk. And the woman discovered that Carnegie had traveled a great deal in Europe, so she wanted to hear all about the trip in Europe. But before she said that she and her husband just came back from a trip from Africa, and Carnegie knew that people are more interested in themselves than they are in you, so he switched the conversation around. So he said that he was very interested in Africa and their trips there, and he wanted to learn more, which instantly got the woman talking. In fact, it kept her talking for 45 minutes just about her trip, and she forgot all about Carnegie's travels and anything that Carnegie had to offer. And all she really wanted was an interested listener, and that's what Carnegie was to her. And many people are like that. She wasn't unusual. Everyone is like that. And Carnegie did this to a lot of people. He did this to another person at another party, found what they were very good at, and asked all about that, and was very interested in what they had to say and their skills and everything. And at the end of the party, that person told Dale Carnegie that he was the most interesting conversationalist, but yet in these conversations, he hasn't said anything. Maybe he's just nodded or agreed or sounded interested. And if people see that you are genuinely interested, that is why people will think that you are a great conversationalist. You just have to get other people talking. And interested listening is one of the highest compliments that we can pay anyone. So people might think that you're a good conversationalist, but in reality, you're a really good listener. And that is so easy to do. And Charles W. Eliot tells the secret of a successful business interview, what you have to do to make sure it goes well. And all you have to do is give exclusive attention to the person who is speaking to you. And if they can feel that, they will feel genuinely interested in you. It seems pretty simple. You don't even have to study 4 years in Harvard to understand that. But yet, a lot of people don't do it. Sometimes I catch myself not doing it. And store owners will rent expensive spaces, they'll buy their goods economically, they'll spend all this money on advertising, but yet they'll skip the very most important thing. They don't hire employees who are generally interested in their customers. If you don't hire good listeners, your customers won't think that anyone is interested in them, and chances are your business will not do as well as it's supposed to. If you want to know how to make people shun you and laugh at you behind your back, or even despise you, never listen to anyone. Talk always about yourself. If you have an idea while the other person is talking, don't wait for them to finish, interrupt them, and say that your idea is more important. And you might be thinking of people just like that. I know I am in my head right now. So if you want to be a good conversationalist, be an attentive listener. All you have to do is listen. Be interested in someone. Ask them questions that they will enjoy answering. Encourage them to talk about themselves and their accomplishments. And you can get someone talking for 45 to an hour easily. And always remember that the person you are talking to is 100 times more interested in themselves than they ever will be with you. Thank you guys so much for listening to this one. Once again, I love these 6 ways. It's so upsetting that this is almost done. We only have 2 more left because they're so simple, but they're just things that if you really think about it, you can really change your life for the better for these. So I hope you guys are enjoying these as much as I am. As always, if you want to read this article and see more examples and everything, there'll be a link down in the description, as long as all of my social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So thank you guys again for watching. As always, I appreciate any time that you give me, whether it be a minute, 2 minutes, or the full video. You guys mean the world to me, so thank you guys so much again, and I hope to see you guys back here for lesson 5, because we are almost done with these. So thank you guys for making it through these long 6 weeks that in reality felt very short. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you next week.